High school football, Friday night, two teams put their perfect records on the line as Fremont Ross visits Clay. Both teams with explosive offenses and maybe on track for a surprise. Undefeated in his excitement for undefeateds, the pigskin professor, Mike Jewell, helps us break it down.
Hey, I love all games between undefeateds. And what we've got this week is Fremont Ross Little Giants on the road to take on the surprising resurgent Clay Eagles. It's all about the anticipation. It's all about the excitement. Go make that big play. And when you add these two high-powered offenses into the mix, I think we're going to see some big-time plays, big-time moments, and maybe, just maybe, a surprise addition to this final season of the Track's Race to the Top. The big surprise here? How about them Eagles? 3-0. How've they done it? Outstanding offensive performances. Big play receivers like Evan Baker, Brendan and Troy Hazuda, and the irrepressible Christian Meigs. These guys move chains. They break loose for huge chunks, and they score points at a pinball pace. Where have we seen that before? Kale Wilkins brings the toughness to the running game while adding yet another receiving threat out of the backfield. And quarterbacks Jackson Schultz and Mason Heinschel have been outstanding in their leadership and accuracy. But after this, do me a favor, go to BCSN and watch the first quarter of Clay's game against Springfield. 50-37 victory, and focus on Mason Heinschel's first two drives. He was absolutely electric. Flawless in those first quarter situations. Arm strength, mobility, calmness in the storm. And then he just kept on going, finishing the night 22 for 27, 341 yards, 4 touchdowns passing, and 2 more rushing TDs. Where have I seen that before? It's almost as if something is reminding me, and I can't quite put my finger on it. And then it hit me. Caden Holmes and his band of Little Giants had been putting on this show for 3 years, running into a fourth. That's what the Eagles will face this Friday. Last week in the 117th showing of Sandusky versus Ross, Holmes threw for 210, rushed for 165 and 4 touchdowns, and was his masterful self once again in a 42-21 win. He's Track Offensive Player of the Year in 2021. Since their freshman year, Holmes and his receiving/defensive back mates, Bryson Hammer, Anthony Van, and Adam Hrinshew, have grown into a massively talented quartet of two-way playmakers. They're the standard in what's already a talented Track. Caden Holmes simply sees a football field differently than all of us. It makes him the prototype 21st century quarterback, remarkably gifted athletically and intellectually. Hammer, Van, and Hrinshew have allowed Fremont's offense to grow exponentially these 4 years. Clay's defense has to stop the big play, stop those touchdowns, and tackle much better than they did last week against Springfield. I think Ross is going to move the ball, which translates to Clay needing to make plays in the red zone. Let's wrap this up. BCSN Game Day Nation, Anthony Bellino, he is fired up. Fly, Eagles, fly. My running mate, Coach Mike Robb, is fired up, telling us, witness the greatest little giant ever to step on a field this Friday. Me? I'm a little confused. Charles Woodson's going to be there? But that's not important right now. What's important? Can 4 weeks of explosive plays and intricate offense take on 4 years of experience that the Fremont Ross Little Giants bring? This one's going to be fun. It's going to be big-time moments. Watch it and enjoy track football at its funnest.